Today's video is sponsored by ExpressVPN, but more about them later.
Greetings my excellent friends, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Daily Scuba News. Okay, so for decades, boat tours, retreat groups and beachgoers have enjoyed swimming near Hawaii's spinner dolphins. These dolphins are regular like clockwork. They pretty much turn up at the same time at the same shallow sandy bays near shore every single day to have a rest from a night's foraging. A lot of people call this a dolphin ritual, but the community has spoken about how crowds of people are trying to get up and close and personal to these resting dolphins, and it's getting out of hand. These crowds are disrupting their rest cycle, which if it carries on could affect their population and long-term survival. In some areas it's reported that swimmers are getting up close and personal to the dolphins, which really is a massive no-no. Locals say that when the dolphins come to rest in the bay, it's a total circus on the beach. It's like Disneyland down there. It's also been reported that tour operators are doing a practice called leapfrogging, which is when they maneuver their boats ahead of the dolphins and force them into close contact with swimming customers, so the customer or the swimmer gets the best close-up experience. NOAA are now working with authorities to crack down on dolphin harassment and plan to get their Marine Mammal Protection Act underway. If this act comes into play in the area, it means that no one will be allowed 50 yards near these dolphins, basically, which includes boats, swimmers, kayaks, and any other means. NOAA plans to get this act up and running by the summer. Like with everything though, people are, or some people should I say, are up in arms about this move. They believe that swimming with these dolphins is a high spiritual calling, and by opposing this act, it violates their religious rights under the US Constitution. This move though has angered a lot of communities and conservation groups. They went on record saying that in Hawaiian culture, we leave them alone. We don't bother them because they have a purpose and we always respect them. In fact, these groups go on to say that the only time someone needs to touch or get near one of these dolphins is if they need help. And that argument or cultural representation, in my views, outweighs the Religious Rights Act by far. Even some tour operators have acknowledged that it's gotten out of hand on the waters and it's becoming very dog-eat-dog world out there. So yeah, the Marine Mammal Protection Act couldn't come soon enough for these dolphins. And that's it for today. What do you think about this? Let's have a chat about it in the comments. Don't forget to get your questions in for Ask Mark. Just use the hashtag AskMark and we will find your question. If you missed Daily Deco, then you should definitely check out the Deco Stop podcast, where Mark and myself have a good old chinwag about all things scuba diving. And the dive brief and the deep dive goes live first as a podcast in the morning as well. So yeah, you should definitely go check out those shows. If you're watching this on Instagram, then why not heart the video and share it in your stories? And to our YouTube family, don't forget to like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay classy, scuba divers.
Being safe and secure online is more important than ever, with more and more companies wanting to get a hold of your information and selling it on to the highest bidder. This is where ExpressVPN comes to the rescue. They have over 3,000 servers in 160 different locations spanning over 94 countries, and this list is growing every single day to help protect your online identity. Their VPN works on Macs, Windows, iOS, Android, and even routers as well. ExpressVPN even works with Netflix to help stream your media content. So say you're a massive Office fan and you live in the United States, you can't actually access that show on Netflix. Well, using ExpressVPN, you can connect to the Netflix in the UK, which has The Office as of recording, so that you can binge watch it for the millionth time. To our viewers, you can get 3 extra months free when you sign up for a 12-month package by clicking the link pinned in the comments. So if you want to stay safe on the internet and watch your favorite streaming shows, then you should consider ExpressVPN. Okay, back to the video.